Hello, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to another episode of Simply Living in a Small Town. I hope everybody's doing great. Today is Monday, and I have a order that I received today from Maxim, a yarn order. So that's what I want to show you. And again, I hope everybody's doing great. Mondays are always rough for me specifically. Mondays are always like a hangover day for me. So I'm just all over the place usually on Mondays. But I was very excited to receive this order already today. I ordered it Thursday night and got it this morning. So very, very happy about that. And I'm very happy to show you what I got. So got to do this too so I can get well, not started, but added to some other projects I'm working on. So I'm ready to dig into this and get going with it. And if you wonder what I'm doing, I am trying. There's all this tissue paper on the top of this box. So I got quite a bit of cotton. If you watched the video the other day, I ordered a bunch of cotton so I can make tops and things for this summer. So I have several projects planned, but some of this is, of course, to go with projects again that I'm already currently working on. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this, and if you've been following along, this is for a top that I'm working on. This is Premier Color Fusion DK, and this is Saltwater Taffy, the colorway. I think this is gorgeous, and wait till y'all see. I have the back panel almost done on the top that I'm working on in this colorway. And if this, I mean, it just, now it shows it in knit on there, but this just works out absolutely beautiful. And this is I mean, it's literally so soft. I mean, y'all, I can't wait to put that top on because it's going to be so nice. So nice. So, I told you this is DK. This is light 3, of course. Let's see here. US 5 crochet hook, 4mm. Okay, wait a minute. USG. I can't read. Yes, 4mm knitting needles. USG 6 it says, so I'm not sure. It says 3.75 for crochet hook. Now I'm going to tell you, real quick, speaking of that, so I am using a J6 hook, just a Susan Bates. I love my Susan Bates hooks. If you've been following along, you know that like that's like my hook, go-to hook is Susan Bates J, 6 hook. So that's my ultimate favorite, and I use that on almost everything. Not quite everything, but really, truly, almost everything. So the top that I'm doing, just so you know, because yes, this is a lighter weight yarn, of course. I'm going to try to show you because it's pretty thin. You can see there. So, but literally, y'all, I'm using a 6 hook, and that top is looking absolutely gorgeous. So, just so you know, because the reason I'm saying this is because, so way back when I would get yarn, I would always go by the recommended hook size. Anymore, I'm finding, and especially too with watching like other creators and that and stuff, that that is the recommended hook size, but that is not what you have to use. Go by your own judgment on that. You can definitely use a bigger hook. So that's one thing that I wanted to mention. Now these are 325 yards, 100% acrylic, 298 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. Now, so these are pretty, they're not huge, but 325 yards is pretty good. I gave $4.99 a piece for these. And I am thrilled with that because I'm trying, no, it was, so I had put this in my cart to place an order with Joanne, which I still have not placed yet. But my but my point is they had $5.99 on it, and I got this through Mary Maxim for $4.99. So I got two of these. I don't believe, of course, I'm going to need two of these because I've already used. I'm at the end of the first skein of this. So, oh, I got an itch. So I'm at the end of the first skein of this, and the back panel is almost done. So I don't believe I'm going to use both of these. I think like the top that I'm doing, it's a tutorial from Angela at My Precious Yarnery. And she said kind of like in that she kind of thought it was like a large to extra large kind of a top or whatever. I just went by like what she was doing as far as like how many stitches and whatnot on that, and I was going to do the same amount of rows because I think we are close to, like, in other words, the size of what she was making I think would, you know, work good for me too. Now I may end up adjusting the rows because I don't remember how many rows. I think I want to say I have like 42 rows right now, and it's getting where it looks like it's almost you know, long enough. So again, that's like at your discretion with everything else because, you know, when you create a wearable, you need to, you know, adjust it for your size. So we'll just see. I don't know how many rows I'll end up doing. I'm going to have to check. But anyway, I don't think I'll need both of these. But I figure I'll probably completely use, yeah, at the rate that it looks like probably at least another skein, and I figured I'd end up using another of the second one, so that's why I ordered two, just to make sure that I have enough, because I'm pretty sure I'll probably end up breaking into the second one of these as well. So there's those. Now, since I love this so much, the first one, you know, I've been holding on to, and when I saw Angela, her tutorial for this easy spring top, I was like, oh my gosh, I know exactly which yarn I want to use that I already have. So, because I've been wanting to try this out. I had never used the DK. I've used the chunky, the Premier Color Fusion chunky, but I had not used the DK yet. So I'm just, y'all, I love it. I love it so much. So I went ahead then, y'all, and I ordered some more. So this is the next one I order, which this is the Berries and Cream. And I love this one so much. It's very like raspberry kind of purples and whatnot, darker and lighter and just different tones of purple, and I love it so much. So this again is the same kind of thing. Well, it's the same thing exactly, you know, 325 yards, 298 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, and 100% acrylic. And I love this, like the feel of it. But now I think I made it was a hat. No, that's not right. I have this in the chunky, okay, is what I'm saying. This same colorway, the Berries and Cream. I'm trying to think if I did make a hat. I think I was starting a hat. I haven't finished it yet. I think that's, yes, that's what it was. But I'm also using it in a blanket, the chunky, the 5-weight. And it's in a blanket that I have not quite finished yet, which is really, I need to put myself back to that. I've been telling myself to get it done because it's like literally almost done. And I missed a stitch, and I found it like, I want to say I looked at it and I was like, oh my word. I finally got up the gumption one day to rip out, I think it was about 15 rows, to be honest. So now, and it's a blanket that has this in it and another chunky yarn. So it's got two different yarns in it. And you're like, every other row you're using, you know, every other, whichever one, you know, alternating back and forth. So now I have a pile of yarn, okay, for both colors. I have not put myself back to like just finishing that. I have the yarn all for that because I was like short one, and I got like another one of each of the colors. So I need to get back on that, but I absolutely love this color. And so I got these with the idea of making another top. I don't know that it's going to be like the same top as the one I'm already doing, but I love this colorway so much. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to get that. And then, you know, and I may end up needing another one by the time I get to this because I got two of them. So we shall see on that. But I love it. Like that, this yarn, I love it so much. So I'm kind of like addicted to that now. So now again, if you've been following along, here's another one that I really need. And I got two of these. This is just the Premier Basics DK. And that's, of course, it's just black. So this is 306 yards, 280 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 100% acrylic. And I have some of this already, but I did not have any in black. I just bought some like pretty fun colors. I think, like, in other words, I went back and looked at what I had gotten previously, and I got pink and purple. So I did not get, you know, I didn't foresee a need for the black. But so now the shawl I'm working on, that is a mesh. It's an open mesh, or easy mesh is what it was. Shawl that's by Alt Knots, the tutorial that she has. So I'm going to put this, and it's red, but it's kind of like a tonal red. So I'm going to stick the black. I'm going to try to add this to it and see, to finish it out and see how that looks. So I just kind of got these thoughts and ideas in my head, and you know, sometimes of course they play out the way you want them to, and then some, and then sometimes you're like, that just doesn't, I don't like that. So we'll just see. But so I got two of those, and of course they're very soft. The Premier Basics, if you've never tried it, it's very soft yarn, and it's really easy to work with, and I really love it. So I am going to show you, before I get into all this cotton, I'm going to show you these two big ones that I got. I kind of don't want to open this, but I already have some of this. But oh wow, hang on just a second here. I gotta look at something. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I have Lion Brand Pound of Love. If you've never seen these, they're like huge, and I call them footballs because I'm having a hard time even holding it up. But this is charcoal, and what I was just looking at, it so it's like black, but it's not like the black. In other words, I have a couple of these already that I'm using for other stuff, and have used for other stuff, and it's like really black. This, to me, in other words, this is not black. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what I even got this. Well, yeah, I got this for like different things. So it might be just fine. Or I may end up using one of the others and replacing it or something, so that I already have. But I don't know if you can see that, but it's not like black. I mean, it looks pretty black, but it almost looks like it almost looks like it has like a grayish tone to it. Again, it like charcoal, like basically. So anyway, moving on. These are huge again, and they are 4-weight, 16 ounces, 454 grams, 1,020 yards, 932 meters. And this recommends a 5mm, not crochet hook, knitting needles, sorry, and a J 6mm crochet hook. Now, and of course it's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. So I love this yarn, and I have, like I said, I've already been using this. I've used it. I'm currently using it in one project, but if I also made a top that has this in it, and I'm telling y'all, see, this almost looks like a little thinner though than the one I got, but maybe it's not. But of course it's on the, well, it's a 4-weight, so I'll just say it is a 4-weight, but this is one that I'm still going to tell you that it's closer to a 3, if you can, it's really closer to a 3. So, in the project I already used it for, I made a top for Valentine's Day, and I used the black in that, and I mean, even though it's thinner, I used it then with 4-weight, big twist value yarn, and I mean, it worked up just fine. So yeah, I mean, I just was a little surprised by the color, but it's okay because obviously black is the one thing, even though it's not black like you can use that in a lot of things. So, and I love these because they're huge, but not only that, these work up like a dream. I mean, these Lion Brand Pound of Loves do. So I got another one just to get another color. And I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the price. So the I think the Premier Basics DK, I ended up giving like $2.39 for it. I did have, I don't remember what I had a discount on my order, and I can't remember what it was, but what it was like, it wasn't the $10 off, because they had this $10 off, like $39+ order. So I did it like both ways to see. I think I had 20% off like the whole thing or whatever. And I used that, and it worked out like really well. So I believe these Lion Brand Pound of Loves, I think I gave $8.99 for these. So this one is just, I just wanted to get, like, I thought this color was pretty, and it's called, I just saw it, Waterfall Cascade, but it's a green. I don't know if you can tell really well, but it's kind of a more subdued kind of a green. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not like a real, like, green, type of green. It's very muted, though, and kind of subdued looking. It's very, very pretty, though, and I love it. So I figured I would just put that up for something down the line. I do love green. So I thought that was beautiful, and I love the Lion Brand Pound of Love. So I kind of want to get like some more colors of it, because again, these are fantastic. 1,020 yards. I mean, you can use these for so many things. So I've been gonna order some of those, but again, that was another thing that I had looked at getting at Joann. I think they wanted $11.99 for it, which I'm not going to give. So that was a no. Now I cannot tell you on all this cotton. I can't tell you on all this what I gave because I don't remember. I know about. So, close to. So, oh no, I just, I'm trying to get this cone out. I got a, oh my gosh, and I pulled the ball band off. Okay, so I got, wow, that doesn't even fit. So I'm going to have to tape that. Look at that, y'all. Like, watch. Oh, wait, it might sit there. Okay. Oh, so I got this. I love this purple. Premier Home Cotton. This I do know was $10.99. It's 700 yards, 640 meters, 14 ounces, 400 grams, 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And the color is Violet Splash. Now, I already had some of these somewhere. Y'all just don't know, seriously. My yarn is, yeah, in a couple different rooms downstairs, and I have managed to lose. I have a ball of this, so somewhere down there. It's not a big deal because it's like just a ball or two maybe of it, not very much. These are a fantastic deal. I mean, in my mind, because $10.99 for 700 yards, and you can do, you know, that's a lot of yardage. Of course, it's a 4-weight yarn. It recommends 5mm knitting needles and 5.5mm crochet hook. This again, though, I will tell you, I use a 6-hook on. I have made numerous things with these Premier Home Cottons, and I just use, again, my Susan Bates 6, you know, hook, the J hook. So I love this, and the reason I got this much is because I'm either gonna do a top or I had something on my mind. Bags. So anyway, or maybe both. I mean, we'll have to see. Have to see what happens. But for sure, I wanted to do a top. Purple's my favorite color, and I think that's gorgeous. I love that color. So they have a bunch of, I love the ones, even the Hanks and stuff that have like the white blended in with the color. And I just think that's beautiful. It's like splash looking. So I have that. And I'm kind of collecting these. It's like, because this is like the actually 6th one that I have now. I literally have an entire shelf downstairs right now in my office devoted to these. But super handy, I'm telling you, for the stuff that I do. I have used a lot of that Premier Home Cotton. Made a lot of different things with it. So I just, I like it, you know, and I use it. So now I did get, okay, we have, let's skip to the bottom here. I have a bunch of different little balls of yarn here. Again, more cotton. So, try to think if I only ordered, that may not have been what I thought it was. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, I have this. Wait a minute. Let's grab these instead. Hang on. This is kind of like, this is the bag at the bottom where they like threw a bunch of different little cottons in together. So, which is fine. I'm just going to open these. Now, I'm going to have these everywhere. So again, this is what they look like. The Premier Home Cotton and the small, just balls, basically. I think these were they were $2.99, but then, of course, I don't know what it ended up being like. I think these ended up being maybe $2.39 or something like that after my discount. See if you can see that a little better. Yeah. Okay. So I don't. If you've been following along, I just made a bucket hat like I think 2 weeks ago, and this is what I used, exactly this colorway, and it's literally called Rainbow Stripe, and I love it. Like, I'm not sure about it being called Rainbow Stripe, even though that's what it's called. But it the teal in it actually reminds me of peacocks. And I love the colors together, but I love teal. It's got the purple in it. So anyway, I'm also wanting to make a top out of this colorway, and I still have some downstairs that I already had because I've been wanting to make a top with this since like last summer. So anyway, these are the smaller ones, and it says I'm recycled because this is 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. Premier Home Cotton, 96 yards, 88 meters, 1.94 ounces, 55 grams. And it's, of course, a 4-weight. It's because this is virtually the same as the cone. Basically, 5 millimeter knitting needles, 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. So, and these are machine wash, warm, tumble dry, low heat. So, but I love these. So I have 3 of these to put with ones I have downstairs, which I might not even have enough. Depends on what top I end up making with it. So we shall see in regards to that. I have not decided on the top that I'm going to put that in yet, but we shall see. So there's that. And then I'm going to show you, before I get to, I got a bunch of random ones in the bottom here. So before I show you those, now I have never tried this out, but they had Bernat Handicrafter Cotton. And this is one of the colors I got. I don't know how well you can see that. It's like it's white, but it has like a bright pink, purple, yellow, orange in it. So it's really like it's like fun colors. I mean, to me anyway. And it says Floral Prints. I guess that's the name of it because that's what this says right there. Okay. So I've never tried their cotton. To me, most of these cottons, because I've used several brands, but not this one specifically, you know, I find that they're pretty much all the same as far as the texture of them and whatnot. So they feel like cotton. So. But I got these. I'm just looking to see what I got there. So I have 7 of these. And I'm going to have to check my order because I thought I only ordered 6 of these, but I have 7 of them. Anywho, again, these are I'm planning for a top, for a summer top. These are 1.5 ounces, 42.5 grams, 71 yards. Now, that's kind of one thing that I didn't like was they're only 71 yards, where the Premier is 96 yards, almost 100. Some of these vary a little bit that way in the yardage on them, depending on the brand. So that's kind of, you know, a thing. These were 2 something a piece. So they weren't bad or anything. I like to give, so generally with my cotton, a lot of times, most of my cotton actually I've ordered through Maxim. But like the Premier Home Cotton, I usually get it at $1.99 a ball, and I like that better. So, and then I've also gotten several at Michael's because I've gotten them where I could get them for only 99 cents or $1 type of thing. So that's what I usually do. And or I've also picked up a couple like Hobby Lobby, same kind of thing, where they were only like $1 or $1 something or other. So anyway, this is a 4-weight. 4.5 millimeter knitting needle and 5 millimeter crochet hook. So, let's see here. I don't do... Anyway, I will be using, this is virtually, I mean, in other words, the thickness, the thickness of that is virtually the same as the Premier Home Cotton that I'm used to. So, again, I'm just going to use my 6 hook. So, I got 7 of those. And then I got another one that I'm just not going to read you the specs on all this again because this is the same thing. Now this one though is called Summer Print. I don't think you can, there we go. See that a little bit better with the blue. There we go. The blues and greens in it are kind of yellow. And with the white. So again, I got this for a summer top. I thought that was a really cute color. I got these two because, oh my gosh, stop. Sorry about that, y'all. My cat, I don't know. He wants to rub against my tripod. So anyway, I got these because of the colorway, basically, specifically, because these are not colors you can get with the Premier Home Cotton. So I thought these were fun summer type colors. Sorry, my throat, I guess my throat's dry, so I should have brought my coffee in. Okay, I only have, I'm down to the rest of my cotton here. I'm going to see, I think, are they all the same? I think these are all the same brand. Yes. I don't know why that one's in a bag by itself. Okay. Anyway. So these were just ones, again, these were 2 something or rather 2. This is Lily Sugar and Cream. And I have several of these. The colorway is Moon Dance, and I really like it. I have a couple of these, so I've kind of just been, I think I have maybe 2 or 3 of them. I've kind of just been acquiring one here and there to use for stuff. So I actually have broke into one and used it for some stuff for my daughter that she wanted. So anyway, this is a 4-weight. 4.5 millimeter knitting needle, 5 millimeter crochet hook, 100% cotton. So these again, it's cotton. 4 ply, 2 ounces, 56.7 grams, 95 yards. So it's almost exactly the same yardage as the Premier Home Cotton balls. So again, the same kind of feel and everything. I have several of these. And again, I've gotten several other ones like this or whatnot that are in different colorways that Premier doesn't offer. So here, let's see what this one is called. Hot pink, it says. Yeah, it is. It's a hot pink, all right. I know you can see this one even against my pink wall here. So again, this is the same thing. It's just a different color and a hot pink. So there is that. And of course, y'all know that I'm all about, like, I love bright colors on that. So the hot pink, yeah. And again, that'll just be down the line for something. I'll probably get some more and do whatever with it. So there's that. And then I got 2 more. Let's see. Okay, this one is called Spring Swirl, and that's basically purples with white. And again, I'm all about the purples, so I love that. Actually, I'd like to get a bunch of that and almost make a top with that too. Who knows? I got tons of stuff to do, y'all. I got tons of stuff to do. Okay, so I have one left. This is a color. Now, that last one I showed you was a colorway I've never seen before. And then this one here, the last one, is a colorway I'd never seen before either. And it's called Fruit Punch. Let's see how well that's actually showing up. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Oh, I'm sorry. I have wrist issues here. So anyway, same kind of thing again. And I like the colorway though. It looks fun, you know, to me anyway. So that is, yes, that's everything that I got. I am like excited to get going, which is why I wanted to get this video done. My daughter is like having a she wants to do another video, but that's going to be for tomorrow's. You'll see why come tomorrow. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening or a great day if you're somewhere where it's actually Tuesday. And God bless y'all. Have a great one. Bye now. I found in the very bottom of the box the list of prices. So I wanted to tell y'all before, I wanted to add it into the video. So anyway, I'm going to run through this real quick. So Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, the Spring Swirl was $2.40. So was the Moon Dance, the Violet Stripes was $2.39. Those are all the Lily Sugar and Cream. The Premier Home Cotton Cone yarn. Now, again, I had a discount, so it ended up being $8.79, which is really a great price on that. Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, hot pink, was $2.40. Premier Home Cotton yarn and the Rainbow Stripe was $1.83. Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, Fruit Punch ombre was $2.40. Premier Color Fusion DK actually ended up being $3.99 a piece. It's a great price on that, considering Joanne had $5.99 on theirs. Bernat Handicrafter Cotton Yarn in the Summer Prints was $1.59. The Bernat Handicrafter Cotton Yarn in the Floral Prints was $1.59. The Premier Basics DK Yarn in the black, I was correct, it was $2.39. The Lion Brand Pound of Love, now both of those a piece ended up being $7.99. I am tickled with that. Now, the only thing is, that kind of, you know, and if you've ordered from Mary Maxim, you kind of know in this. But anyway, economy shipping was $19.99. So there's that. So my discount was discount 20-0 or no -009Z, and I would have to refer back to, because I'm pretty certain it was like, I think it was a 20% off. But anyway, now I do need to share with y'all to check in my description box, please, if you would like to place an order through Mary Maxim. That's up to you. But and I meant to look at it before I recorded this, and then I completely forgot. However, anyway, I got an email from Mary Maxim, and a link to share with y'all, and I think it's $5 off. So if you use that link, y'all should get $5 off your order. So just check the description box for this, because I will add it in the description box. So